Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. Today I'm reviewing LEGO Star Wars Polybag number 30386, Poe Dameron's X-Wing Fighter. This has 72 pieces, it's for ages 6 and up, and it retails for $4.99 in the US. It was released earlier in 2020 to accompany the larger Poe's X-Wing set that released in January. I own the old black and orange Poe's X-Wing Fighter Polybag from 2015, but it's been dismantled for years. I have no idea where the pieces are. So it's really nice to have another mini one. And this set has some really nice parts usage. So there's a metallic silver stud back here. I don't know if that's supposed to represent R2-D2 because I think he was riding in Poe's X-Wing in Rise of Skywalker, but I've tried to block out that movie because it was so bad, so I don't really remember. But the way the cockpit is built is pretty nice, and I do like the nose, although I think this stepped area looks a little bit awkward. But really, the most nice parts usage is with the wings. I love the way that they use these half circle tiles over here. Then they use ski poles as the ends of the wings. That looks great. It really gives that fighter X-Wing look. And then around the back, they actually use carrot pieces. I wasn't expecting that, so when I opened this set and dumped out 4 carrot pieces, I was really surprised. But the wings also use these blue and orange tiles. Again, I really like the look of those tiles, although I don't love the overall color scheme of this vehicle in universe or in LEGO sets. I just think the white, the orange, and the blue looks kind of awkward. I don't like it as an X-Wing color scheme. It doesn't really fit with other Star Wars ships to me. But you can see that the wings are bending a lot because they do have this awesome play feature where just like the actual X-Wing, you can open them up to go into the attack mode. And that looks fantastic. You know, I've never owned a larger X-Wing because they're ridiculously expensive and I don't want to pay those prices. So it's really nice to have something that can still mimic them at this scale. Even for something so small, this is really swooshable, which I appreciate. It's quite easy to grab it from this brick at the back. And it does give that perfect X look, even though it's such a small set. Now, one other thing I wanted to mention is I got this from Target and it was shipped separately from the other items in my order. And as a result, there's a ton of dings and banged up pieces here. So right over here, you can see that this plate, if that'll focus, this plate is slightly dented. This orange brick was dented on multiple corners, although it's most easily seen at the bottom. You can see those scratches and dents. Again, if it'll focus, yeah. So I'm really disappointed by that. I know that that's not LEGO's fault, but I mean, this is a small polybag set, and sorry, it's so out of focus. But this is a small polybag set. It's kind of amazing that I have so many damaged and dented pieces in a set this small. There are a lot of extra pieces for such a small set, but the nicest ones are definitely that ski pole and then the metallic silver stud. Here's the packaging, which is also pretty banged up. I don't know if you can see, but the polybag kind of looks like when you've felt a minifigure packet so much that it just gets a little bit roughed up. I do really love that Lego Kylo Ren art in the corner. And then there is no kids go free to Legoland ticket on the back or anything, which is kind of interesting. We've got a typical polybag pamphlet style instruction manual. There are no ads or anything with it. That's kind of disappointing. I don't know why LEGO stopped doing ads on polybag instruction manuals so much. So overall, I think this is a pretty great little polybag for $5. I think it's perfect, especially if you have some other mini scale vehicles, maybe from an advent calendar. I know this is much bigger than anything you would get in a calendar, but I mean, this is really a great alternative towards getting a larger one because obviously a larger one is going to have so much more play value. But even if you just want to reenact a little mini battle with these, you can. And that's really nice because, again, someone like me, I'll never pay for a full-size X-Wing because I just think it's a ridiculous price. So I'm really glad that I got this polybag because, you know, it was just an impulse buy. I saw it on Target's website when I was buying other stuff and I'm like, yeah, well, that's a polybag I don't have yet. But I'm glad I picked it up because, you know, X-Wings are a lot of fun just in their design. So I'm really happy I got it. But that's it for today. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in more videos soon. Bye for now.